As I dey here now like this, I said it there. Any woman when want take your husband do money, I go support him. I swear to God, I will support that woman. And the type that got married, and after God is my husband, I've never one day offend him with God and man. All my husband property, I'll take and knock my chest. Now me buy all. As I dey here, so waiting my husband don't do me. To the extent he do reach the extent we say, if they pay him, I don't know again. My husband they work, better work. And people will see me say this woman they enjoy you don't know. To the extent that don't go hospital, do kidney tests, do everything. Doctor say, madam, you know they make love, not cause am. To the extent, my husband a friend there for street for 5 years. I go they beg for more than 13 years. I mean they beg her to sleep with me. To the extent, I go call him, come sleep with me, no go agree. My husband go leave me 5:30 in the morning for house, go meet street girl for 5 years. Then you go tell me make her forgive him. I won't take forgive him. But which I know to God, I'm not going to leave the marriage. Me with the do and they go. I'm not going to fornicate. If not that one, I go take die, make her die. Bet I'm not come up for the marriage. I worked for it and I will eat it. Nobody go come conk my children now.
So hello guys, what's up and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, your girl Barrister Neze, and this is Nezeville. Women want to be married. Oh yes, I said so. We love to be married. We desire getting married. We yearn for marriage. Many of us take pride in being married. Let the arguments begin rolling in. Disagree with me, counter me, dispute me, boy oh boy, oppose me. Is that not why we're here? Go ahead, drop your comments, but before you do, first listen to me. And if you're new here, you're seeing my beautiful face for the first time, or if you've been watching without subscribing, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give this video a big thumbs up, drop all your comments down in the comment section, and stay glued, for we have so much more coming your way. Now, just in the interest of those at the back, or those who didn't hear me clearly the first time, I'll say it again. Women desire marriage. Let me take us back to the creation story according to Christian doctrines. So the Bible's account explained, in the beginning of all things, God made Adam, a bachelor, didn't have a companion, didn't have a spouse, free as a bird. He just had a job. Let us call it his career, caring for the garden. Remember that the Bible said that God put him in charge of everything that he had created. And one very explicit responsibility that the Bible was clear about was that God gave him the task to name all the animals that he has created. Science tells us that there are over 10 million species of animals existing as of today. Who knows the number? Who knows how many there were back in this time? And so it was Adam's job to do all the categorization and all the naming, and believe me, that was one hell of a task. And he was doing it well and doing it fine. He had no commitments to anybody. He was only accountable to God, the creator. And who knows how long he stayed that way, without a wife, without a companion, just by himself. Who knows? 1 year, 10 years, 100 years, the Bible didn't specify. We may never know. But when Eve, the woman, came, she was born married. She was made married. Imagine coming to a place and opening your eyes for the first time, and the first thing you see is a naked man standing in front of you. As in, just picture it for a second with me. You just wake up. As you raise eye, you just see one young bouncing gentleman in front of you like this. And you're like, Jesus, Ikuja. And you're like, hey, Baba G, Alpha, Omega. Wait till be this where they see like this. Who is this young man, naked, towering over me? And God said, that is your husband. Go into the world and multiply. Just like that. So unlike the man Adam, who had time, who was created with individuality, who had ample time to harness his individuality, to survive without the need of commitment or accountability to his spouse. The first woman, Eve, didn't have that luxury. She was born and immediately was made to assume the role of a wife. She was designed by God with the concept of belonging to somebody, the man who he had made, being married, being a wife. And it is no coincidence that her physical anatomy was also created and designed in that part. She was delicately designed to be the vessel of life, the carrier of continuity, the bearer of family. It was almost like a default design. Now let's keep the Bible aside. Let's go on. Many young girls from a very tender age grow up fantasizing about their weddings, their wedding day. Are you aware? Many young girls, at least once would have imagined their wedding day. The hair they would make, how they would walk down the aisle, the dress that they would wear, how they would cut the cake. And several studies and research has shown that little girls as little as the age of 8 have envisioned a wedding day. Men watching me, the odogus down in the comment section, please let me know. Which one of you at the age of 7 or 8 left the football that you're supposed to be playing, or the PS4, Nintendo, Super Mario, whatever one was reigning at your time, whichever one was reigning in your time, how many of you have left that one and just sat down one place and start having lofty imaginations of yourself on suits, walking down the aisle and on your wedding day? Please let me know down in the comment section which one of you as a man have done that. Okay. And that is why at weddings you see that part, come and catch the bouquet. Who is next in line to marry? Why don't they do it for men? Come and catch the tie, or come and catch the groom's jackets. Why is that not a practice amongst men? But you see, come and catch the bouquet. You see young ladies, oh my God, some of them, they take it very personally. It turns to UEFA, Champions League and Premier's League. Some fight, they will jump, their wig will fly off, their slits go tear. Because they see it as a good omen to get married, to be next in line. So why are the groomsmen not as enthusiastic to play a game that will make them next in line to get married? Is it because they hate marriage? No. Is it because they hate women? No. But verily, verily, I say unto you, marriage for a woman can never ever be like marriage for a man. And that is why when you come across scenes where a woman is getting proposed to, the reactions are constant. Other women, where you know concern, other women passing on their own would even stop and start smiling and start being excited and start clapping. Some women are shouting, say yes. You don't even know whether the man is an armed robber or a killer. You just start shouting, say yes, say yes. Even those that are driving, they don't mind parking and stopping and just witnessing that scene, how their hearts and their faces light up. Is it the same reaction for the men? You just find them sitting there. Maybe they're already in the restaurant. You just find them sitting there looking like, what is all this? What's going on here? And let us not forget that one of the core needs of a woman is stability. Stability in intimacy, stability in provision, stability in expectations from a relationship, and stability in the trajectory of life. Men don't crave that much stability. Men can thrive in restlessness. Are you aware? Men thrive in adventure. They thrive in discovery. They thrive in innovations. And it is no surprise that most originators and developers are men, because in their nature of restlessness and their quest to try new things, to do things that other people have not done, to take risk. And so if you do a deep dive, a fact-finding, a probe into women that say, I do not want a man, I do not want to be married, most times what they mean is that I do not want the wrong man. I do not want a bad marriage, because it is better to be alone than to be with the wrong person. And that I very much agree to. Most women that claim, I do not want a man, men are this, men are scum, men are... When or if they meet the right man, a man that would show them love, consideration, respect, provision, trust, the way they fall yakata, they even fall harder, flatter than those women that have right from time admitted that they need man, they want a man. The men are not scum gang. The men are scum gang, even fall harder than those that right from time didn't have this strict rejection for men or marriage. Because if you dig deep, for most women in this category, it's trauma, it's anger, it's fear, it's betrayal, it's past painful experiences, it's watching what their mothers have gone through. Many women desire marriage. They are not opposed to the concept of getting married. They are terrified, sick of the idea of being stuck in a bad marriage. I say again, most women desire marriage. Now, do not get me wrong. A woman wanting marriage does not mean that women cannot thrive or do well or be successful or be confident and satisfied without marriage. You wanting something does not mean that you cannot still be okay not having it. It doesn't mean that marriage defines that woman or she cannot find personal fulfillment if she's not married. That is not my point. Please do not mix it up because sometimes English can be very confusing. My point is, if you present the option of being unmarried on the one hand, being unmarried and happy, and on the other hand, being married to a wonderful spouse and a happy, thriving marriage, and be happy there, which option are most women more likely to choose? More women than not will choose to be happily married than to be happily single. And that is why most feminists, even the queen mothers of the feminism, most feminists are married. I'm not talking about bitter, sweeter men haters. You know, sometimes the lines could be blurred. There are women who have a personal vendetta for men, even when the man is not at fault. They derive pleasure constantly bringing the man down. I'm not talking about toxic feminism. I'm talking about real feminists that advocate for the rights of women. Many of them, like Michelle Obama, married for almost 40 years. Even Beyonce, Chimamanda Adichie, many feminists who know their onions are married, happily married. Why do you think so? I say again, women love marriage. They enjoy the stability that comes from marriage. It's almost like they've been designed and crafted to adjust easily into marriage, to give, to care, to nurture, to groom, to love. And so it wasn't a mistake when God expressly said, you see, in a marriage, let the man love the woman. Women, respect your husband. Men, be the one to do the loving more. Let that love shake the man more. It is essential to help balance the woman's natural inclination to dedication, to family, to self-sacrificing, to love. Imagine a woman born with these natural reflexes being the one to champion the love cause again, to love more than the man again, to be giving more, to be caring more, to be trying more. That woman will put herself in a position where she will be prone to abuse or prone to be taken advantage of. And that is why when a lady asks us, if two men wants to marry me, one I love more and the other one loves me more, which one do I choose? I look at you and I say, sister, marry the one that loves you more. I didn't say marry the one you hate, so we're talking about degree here. You like this person, but you don't feel that overwhelming love the way you feel for the other person. But this one loves you more, worships the ground that you step on. My dear sister, marry the one that loves you more, because it is easier by our design for a woman to end up loving a man that treasures her and takes care of her and treats her like a queen. Along the line, it is more likely that a woman would end up loving that man than a man loving a woman that he does not like. This story of Shade Okoya, for example, I will not say when Shade married the old man, she immediately was head over heels in love with him. But along the line, seeing how the man treasured her, how he positioned her, how he treated her, how he exposed her, gave her education, showed her love, commitment, set her up, children, this woman ended up falling for the man. But if it was a man, a 20-year-old boy, that one 60-something-year-old wrinkled mama showed love, even in the next 10 years, that boy will not feel jack. If he didn't date, it didn't date. That boy will not feel jack for that woman. And her level of commitment or show of love to him will not change his feelings to her. These are two different ways that these two different genders work. So as a woman, it is best you marry the man that loves you more than the one that you love. Now, even to make it worse for us, in regions such as Africa, Asia, and Arab countries, very conservative societies, patriarchal societies, we're combining this natural inclination and this disposition, this natural disposition of women, you now compound it with cultural beliefs, cultural expectations of women in marriage, where when it comes to marriage, our religions are harder on the women, our cultures and traditions are harder on the women, our laws are harder on the women. For a married woman, it is almost like you are on your own. The coverage and the protection that you will get most times is the one that you give yourself. Oh, God bless you. You're married to a good man, the one that he would give you. Nobody is coming to help you. Nobody is coming to rescue you. You are at a very serious and a very severe disadvantage, and that is a fact. Having gotten to this juncture, let us review this video that trended on social media this week.
As I did here now like this, I said it there. Any woman when want take your husband do money, I will support him. I swear to God, I will support that woman. But one thing when I learned since last year, if you do me anything, I will not forgive you. Because I don't overdo good to the extent where they say it they affect me. And the type that got married and after God is my husband, I've never one day offended him with God and man. When women they talk, since say they don't give their husband food, they're not going to do this. I never want to do one. If they share this church into 5, I don't say one part know me. If you know me, you know me. I'm a very free woman. But one thing when I learned since last year, if you do me anything, I will not forgive you. Because I don't overdo good to the extent where they say it they affect me. As I did here now like this, I said it there. Any woman when want take your husband do money, I will support him. I swear to God, I will support that woman. I married my husband. People will know me here. Everywhere for this would do. Call my name for do king said you know me. I be that side where they say I do my things straight. As I did here, so what if my husband don't do me? If not be God, I'm not sure how I feel forgive her. As I did, my husband if he give me 15 naira, I won't buy something of 100 naira, I'll collect 15 naira. I go put my own joy. I can't get all my husband property, I'll take and knock my chest. Now me buy all. To the extent, he do reach the extent where we say, if they pay, I might not know again. My husband, they walk, better walk. If you know me, you know me. And don't say, if I see many people who know me, come at the church, go ask. And people will see beside this woman, they enjoy you don't know. To the extent that don't go hospital, do kidney tests, do everything. Doctor say, madam, you know they make love, not cause am. To the extent, my husband, they friend there for street for 5 years. I go they beg for more than 30 years. I mean they beg her to sleep with me. To the extent, I go call him, come sleep with me, no go agree. My husband go leave me 5:30 in the morning for house, go meet street girl for 5 years. Then you go tell me make I forgive am. I want to forgive am. But wetin I know to God, I no go leave the marriage. May we dey do and dey go. I no go fornicate. If na that one I go take die, make I die. But I no come out for the marriage. I worked for it and I will eat it. Nobody go come conk my children now.
Now, listening to not just the depth of this woman's story, but the look in her eyes, her body language, the way her voice is shaking and trembling as she relays her experience, one doesn't need a psychologist to tell that this woman is broken. And believe me when I tell you that her case is not isolated. So many women in marriages back home in Nigeria are broken, but they still choose to keep up with the Joneses and keep up appearances and remain married just for the sake of being married. Just as this woman has said that she's not going anywhere, she will remain there even when she is on the brink. And so this raised the subject of the need to normalize walking away, or at least stepping away from a marriage that will kill you or is capable of making you kill somebody. It serves nobody when two people who hate each other. Don't you know there's some husbands and wives that hate each other, like livid hatred, hate each other, but you still choose to be married to your enemy, married to someone that hates your guts and who you hate too. In the case of the marriage of this mommy, it is very clear that this marriage has broken down irretrievably. The man hasn't touched her, hasn't touched his legally wedded wife for, did she say 11 years? Were my ears deceiving me? She called one amount of years that I was not so sure I heard. A man living in the same house with his wife, rather, he sneaks out of their matrimonial bed, or shall I say sneak because he's emboldened. He walks out proudly out of their matrimonial bed and home and goes to have sex with a random girl down the street. Now, because of these years of repeated abuse, this woman has grown to resent her husband from the deepest part of her soul. And she's here in public expressly declaring that if any woman wants to use her husband for rituals, ritual killing is not for you to kill somebody. Do they used to use people for ritual when they are alive? That means she's saying that if any woman wants to kill her husband, she will boldly support that woman. My dear brothers and sisters, you know when you are in a relationship with someone and you are arguing and the person tells you, hey, if you leave me, I will kill myself. Hello? I hope you know the person means I will kill you. That person is not killing himself. You didn't know. If you are in a relationship with somebody and in the heat of argument, the person is telling you, if you leave me, if you break my heart, I will kill myself. Uncle, auntie, the person is telling you, in other words, in German, that they will kill you. So what this mommy is saying, in other words, is if she gets the opportunity to use that man for rituals, nah, she go use him. So this is a marriage with no single atom of love, no single shred of respect, no boundaries, no trust, no intimacy, nothing. But we have a culture of insisting or expecting that person to remain there and die painfully and slowly. It's as if you don't understand that human beings can snap. Are you aware that every human being is capable of killing somebody? It shock you? Oh yes. Oh yeah, let somebody be attacking your child or trying to kill your child, and you have an opportunity with a gun and see whether you won't shoot that person. It just takes an opportunity. It just takes an event for a human being to show the animalistic side of them that they may not even know existed. I'm sure you've come across some movies where this quiet person is always bullied, is always quiet, always called into their shell, and one day the person will just take like a pan or a baseball bat and keep hitting their assailant 100 times until that assailant is disfigured and dead. And the person is shocked that he or she doesn't even believe that they have the capacity to do that. Every human being has the tendency to do bad, to do unthinkable things. It is not everybody that's committed or have committed a grievous crime that was a born criminal. Some people were just regular people who didn't have intentions of turning out to be murderers, but it just took something to make them snap and make a decision that would ruin their whole life. So being in a marriage where someone has so maltreated you that you are filled with so much bitterness and pain and horror that you can come to church and take microphone and say this kind of thing. I do respect the fact that there may be other considerations for mommy to remain in the marriage. Societal expectations, her children, there might be some other reasons personal to her. Oh, I have labored with this man for a long time. I'm not going to leave my matrimonial home for another woman to come in. You know what they say. And yes, I agree. Marriage is sacred. Marriage should be saved if there is something to save. If the other party is interested in saving. Because most African men that treat their wives so badly, they don't even see themselves as doing anything wrong. They see it as executing their rights and their privileges as an African man. So they don't even have interest in saving anything or amending anything. How can you amend something that you believe you're not even doing anything wrong? My dear brothers and sisters, help us leave an advice down in the comment section for this mommy who is obviously broken to pieces but have insisted on cleaving to a marriage that is about to be her doom. Do you believe, as she has said, that leaving her marriage at this age, at this stage of her life with children, after all she has invested, is not in her best interest? So she should just stay there and be praying for the man, hoping that things will change, he will come around? Or do you believe that it is in this lady's best interest to preserve what is left of her life and her sanity and excuse herself from that marriage? Let us get your thoughts down in the comment section. So yes, while we started this video with the fact that many women love to be married, desire remaining married, crave the stability of marriage, it is also very important that we are not consumed in that want, in that design, that we put ourselves in a position where we sacrifice our lives or our sanity at the altar of marriage. I've always emphasized, do not ever love anybody more than you love yourself. Worse, as a woman, your anatomy, your genetics, your structure, your culture, your religion, your society has already conditioned you to love, to give, to tolerate, to fix, to stay. Don't further complicate your situation by loving somebody else more than you love yourself, because it would only drive you to a place where you would end up resenting yourself, resenting that person, and guess what? That person will end up resenting you too. Guard your life and guard your sanity. So guys, yes, we have come to the end of today's video. Let us get your thoughts down below, what you think about everything we have discussed, including this woman's situation, which has turned out to be very rampant with many marriages in Nigeria. Marriages on life supports being fine-tuned and pancaked, and you're presenting numbers, 15 years married, 20 years in marriage, whoa. But deep down you know that it is a hateful, spiteful and empty marriage. What do you think about this situation? And if you could give this mommy one single advice or word of encouragement, what will that be? Please drop your thoughts and your experiences down in the comment section. So guys, yes, we have come to the end of today's video. If you're new here, you are seeing my face for the first time, or if you've been watching without subscribing, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give this video a big thumbs up, drop all your comments down in the comment section, and stay glued, for we have so much more coming your way. It's me, your girl Barrister Neze, and this is Nezeville. I'll see you guys in my next one. For now, bye.